Hello and good morning, guys. This is Andy McCann coming to you from Woodstock, Georgia. I am the host on this podcast where I'm trying to help you lay a firm foundation in fitness, food, and finance. I got a bunch of topics I want to talk to you guys about, and you know me, I'm very tangential. Where will I go? 2026 is coming. The new year is coming. What should you be doing for 2026? Well, really the answer is it depends. But here is my the roadmap, if you will, to actually seeing change in 2025. Okay, so the first one. Most people, I really, really hate January because people make goals that they're definitely not going to keep. It's like that, what did Lumiere say in Beauty and the Beast? It's like promises to women you'll never keep or something like that. I don't know. When he says, how do you make a woman fall in love with you, the Beast? Anyway, January is where people make promises to themselves that they never intend to keep, and I freaking hate it. I wish I want January to go bye-bye and then just go right to February because that's when reality sets in. So the first thing is you will typically make a plan or a goal that is too audacious, and you're going to burn out and know that you can't make it. For example, hold on, let me get some coffee. Woo! That is hot. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That is hotter than I expected. I guess this cup is super awesome. Okay, so burnout by January 15th. Most of you guys are going to do something like 75 hard or I want to lose 50 pounds. Those things are just dumb. I wouldn't do that. Instead, what I would do is have an audacious goal that I set way out there into the future that I then break down into some bigger goals or better goals. For example, I have a goal. Now, this isn't too audacious, though. My goal is to do the TNGA, which is the Trans-North Georgia Bike Packing Race. So you race from South Carolina border through Georgia to the Alabama border through a really gnarly track that they've set up. It's a lot of bike pushing, and you get 10 days to do it. The really fast people try to burn it down in like 2.5 days or something. It's 370 miles. My goal is to just complete it. So my first goal is to do the race. That's not too terrible. I know it's a tough one, but I'm not there to win it. I'm only there to finish it. So that's a very much more doable goal. Now, in that goal, I need to then do things around it to get me there, to prepare. So I have a goal to do more ultra runs on the trails and more biking rides on, of course, the trails. Of course, in the TNGA, some of it is gravel, so that's just a lot easier. Anyway, I also want to know the route. So I'm backing up my audacious goal with smaller things that I am doing. Okay, let me give you a better example that might fit for you. I want to lose 50 pounds. That is a really bad goal. If you're 300 pounds, maybe you can lose 50 pounds. But if you're like 200, losing 50 pounds is pretty tough unless you're a tiny person, right? So it's all ratios. But it's just a bad goal. Now, I would put it out there to say I'd like to lose 50 pounds. But then I would back it up with the things that I need to do to get there. An easy example that anybody could do is I should adjust the way I eat. Yes, you should. Okay, so how? I should drink one less can of Coke every day until I'm drinking none. I don't know, something like that, right? Maybe that's too audacious. I should track and weigh my food all year long. So anybody can do that. It takes nothing but a tiny bit of effort, and you're probably already good with your phone anyway, so log your food. Many of the software programs, you can just take a picture of your food, and it's like, yeah, here it is. This is the stats of what you're eating. I didn't even say adjust your food, right? Now, you could then say, I want to track this and then go hire a coach to walk me through. Perfect. Any coach worth their salt, if you've got the data and you're like, hey, can I just hire you for an hour to go over this with me? The answer is going to be yes. If you're at our gym, CrossFit Garage here in Woodstock, Georgia, and you're doing this, I will go over it with you for free. This is what I do. I tell people all the time, if you track your food for 2 weeks and your movement, I'll help you for free for an hour. So let's do it. Typically, they're going to find the easy thing that you just simply can't see. Okay, there was some hot coffee. Whew, with you guys on pause. All right, so burning out is a certainty if you make it too tough for yourself. There are some people who are, I'm going to say this wrong, Coach Jamie, if you're listening and you're like, my psychotherapist Buttons are getting triggered here. If you're, what's the right word? Neurodivergent? Is that it? I don't know. If you're like me and you're a bit, I don't know if, I hate to say I grew up autistic. I don't think I was autistic, but looking at what they say autistic kids do, I'm like, holy shit, that was me. So was I? I don't know. Was I just a little bit awkward? Maybe. I don't know. In the 80s, they just said you're awkward. I don't know. Maybe they got more names and labels for things. But anyway, my point there is I'm okay at doing hard stuff. That's just not, I don't know. I just don't find it that tough. Like, if I actually like it when it's really tough and nobody can really complete it. They're like, this is hard. No one ever does it. I'm like, great, hold my beer. Let me give it a shot. So something like 75 hard, I can do, and I wish everyone would do it. But 51 years of life has taught me that probably nobody should do that. If you go to our website and you're watching this as a video, I'm going to click on this. So you go to gym information and then free resources. There's a whole bunch of things. How many things are on this webpage now? Oh man, it's not even moving. There you go. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 different freebies for you. One of them is called 60 Easy. So if you click on that, it's going to give you a Word doc and it just lists out of the 5 things you do for health and fitness, how you eat, sleep, move, think, and connect. It gives you one for each month. So 6 things, 12 months, that's 60. We've already covered that before, so you know what those are in there. There's also other free things you can do and taking stuff in there, so it's good. Okay. Where was I? Right here. So make your goals a bit more obtainable. If you have a hard time making those goals, send them to me and let's talk about it. Email me the goal first and give me some details around it so that I could like have a better brain set for you when we talk, right? Or no more, not just like wing it. My email address is Andy McCann. No, it's not. My email address is andy@crossfitgarage.com. If you go to our website, my email address is all over there and my phone number too. So you can just text me. I'm not the best at texting. If you email to me, it'd be much easier for me. Okay. So the easiest way to avoid burnout is to come up with more manageable bite-sized goals with easy wins. I want to lose 50 pounds. It's just break it down. First I should probably track my food. Yeah, duh. That's it. You can even ask ChatGPT. I want to lose 50 pounds. Give me the steps that I would use for the year of 2026 that make the most sense and have the most chance of me winning, right? So sometimes the smartest path isn't the optimal path. For example, Dave Ramsey says you should do the debt snowball to get out of debt, not the debt avalanche. Now, the debt avalanche says mathematically it's the best way to go. Go take your worst thing, the one with the highest interest or the most money or whatever, and work on that first. If you can avalanche it and you knock that out, it's going to flood over everything else. That's correct. The problem is only 20% of the people that start that actually finish it. If the goal is to just try the debt avalanche, then go for it, sure. But the goal isn't that. The goal is to get out of debt. On the other side, the debt snowball says take the tiniest one, beat it down, and then use it to pay the next one and beat it down. So now you have little wins that build up. So hence the snowball. 80% of the people who do the debt snowball achieve debt freedom. So obviously, which one is better? The one that gets it done, right? So you want to find the small bits and wins in the audacious goal that you've got, the big, hairy, audacious goal, whatever that's going to be. Okay? All right, so you may say, I want better movement. Okay, what does that mean? I want to run a marathon this year. Okay, well, what does that mean? Those may be bad goals. An easy goal may be something like in the movement, I want to, jog 10 minutes every day. I want to walk 10 minutes every day. I want to walk 10 minutes in January, 20 minutes in February, 30 minutes in January, February, March, right? So just keep going up to by the time you're in December, you're doing 120 minutes. That's 2 hours. Maybe that's too tough. Could be something simple like, hey, I join a CrossFit gym and I just do whatever they say. Now, I was just texting with Zach, and Zach has the same problem that almost all men have. I remember in high school when I could, and I have a hard time turning off the engine and the go button when I'm at. So is CrossFit right for him? Maybe. But I will say that you need to learn how to have a governor on that ability and catch up to what your brain remembers. So Zach's not alone. I would say, gosh, man, out of 20 years of doing this, I would probably say it's about 80% of the men who come to me through the gym, right? So lead forms and all that, or they test it out. They're like, yes, I have a hard time throttling back the go button. Women, I would probably say it's like 10%. So it's just the other way. So that's a real thing. Is it a struggle? Yes. Is it for real? Yes. Sometimes when you are only doing you don't know that the thing that you're facing is normal. So an example would be like when we were doing, what were we doing the other day? It was a movement and I had them fix it. We were doing power cleans and I videoed everybody. There was only like 7 people. And so I would do 2 at a time. We had a whole bunch of time to do this. So I'd video them and say, hey, in the 3 or 4 minutes, oh yes, right. We would lift 3 times. It was a complex, a couple power cleans and a couple hang power cleans. And then we had like 4 minutes to rest. And so I would use the video and show them like, look at this. They're like, how did you see that? Well, I watch people do power cleans all the time. I probably have something like, I don't know, 10,000 reps of watching. Is that right? I mean, it's got to be, because you guys, even if you did Grace, which is 30 clean and jerks, and I coached that class, let's say 10 of you do 30, that's 300 clean and jerks right there. So yeah, that would be, yeah. So I probably have 10,000 watch reps of a power clean. Very easy for me to identify and look at it and say, hey, right here, I would fix that. Most of the time, though, I would start it off the whole thing with, hey, your power clean is fine, especially as a CrossFitter. I don't really see anything wrong. But if you want to get into the calculus of the lift, this is what I would look at, just to let them know they're not doing it wrong. Because I really get frustrated when, like, one of the guys, who was it? I don't know. Was it Craig? I don't know if it was Craig. Craig, I'm going to say it's you. This sounds like something that you and I have talked about. You're like, Coach Caroline said this. I've been doing this lift wrong my whole life or this whole time. No. Not wrong, just maybe not as efficient. We're CrossFitters. We are not going to any Olympic lifting meet. Our goal is to get the weight up. Yes, we could be more efficient, but it doesn't really matter. We are into work capacity, not a 1-rep max. 1-rep maxes are neat. So how much did I lift that one time? But that's not what we do. We're work capacity. Yes, our 1-rep max will go up with work capacity, but that is not our goal. Oh man, I'm 12 minutes in and I've got like 10 of these. Okay, you know what? I'll just do a couple. That's hilarious. I should have put this into ChatGPT to like narrow down my outline. I just have bullet points, but it's too many and I've talked for too long. Okay, whatever. I'll do a couple of these and I'll come back next week with the rest of them. All right, so burning out, make it easy. Don't stress too hard. Find someone to go along with you. This is why I like a gym. CrossFit gyms are great. It could be any gym. Obviously, I'm partial to what we do, but whatever. I like CrossFit because it is literally the biggest hack to health and fitness that I have ever found. And I wouldn't to exploit the cheat code of CrossFit. I just ran a race, an orienteering race with Randy. We went out into Red Top and did a race. And at the end of it, he texted me and said, hey, could you have gone faster? Honestly, tell me, don't sugarcoat it. The answer is no, I don't know. We did it in about 2 hours. That's typically what I race at. He and I were moving pretty good. We found the checkpoints relatively quick because there was 2 of us looking. So could I have gone faster with him? Yes, I probably could have gone faster because we walked a bit, and that's okay. I mean, I'm out there for exercise and honing a skill, not racing the race specifically. Could I have gone faster? Sure, but I'm out there with a friend and we were having a good time doing the thing and talking the talk. I find guys talk better when we're active. So dads, if you have daughters, I think it's like lay down next to them on the couch or on the floor and look at the ceiling and let them talk. And you just say, But if you have a son, take him on a walk and just be quiet. Eventually, he's going to start talking, and then don't blow it by solving stuff. Just say, ooh, that sounds interesting. Tell me more. But if you get a guy walking, they will talk to you about it. Okay. So, oh man, I forgot why I was telling you that story. So he and I did that race, and we didn't want to burn out, right? Do it along with a friend, keep us accountable. Oh, I know what it was. And so CrossFit is the biggest hack to health and fitness. This is all I do. This is all he does, right? He is, I think, 10 years younger than me. And he's like, could you have gone faster? Which I think what he was saying is, Andy, I don't believe I could have gone any faster. What do you think? I'm like, well, maybe. So it's just kind of neat to see that CrossFit allows us to do this and do pretty good. Nah, we're not going to win. Actually, let me look, see if the results came out yet. No, the results are not out, so I can't actually see if we won or not. Randy was slightly ahead of me. We were racing together, but I let him punch the button slightly ahead, so he technically beat me in the race. So, okay. Next thing. Man, 2026 is coming. How not to blow it. I would pick 3 habits that you should instill into your life and build upon those slowly and steadily, right? So the 3 habits that you can affect, that most affect your functional lifespan are going to be it's the title of this podcast. It's fitness, or is it food? What is the title of my podcast? That sucks. I don't even know the title. Oh my gosh. What is it? Let's see. Buzzsprout. Give me some Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout. Episodes. What is fitness, food, and finance? Yeah, I was going to say it right. So it's fitness, food, and finance. What are the things that I can do in here, fitness, food, and finance, to really help my functional lifespan? So it's how you eat, sleep, move, think, and connect. But I think the things that you can move across the easiest are these right here. So you got to get them started. It is awesome to have connection, but if you don't fix your food and your fitness, then, you could have super great friends and still be dying. So I'd fix that. So in your fitness, what are the easy goals, easy habits that I could change? Dude, it's not rocket science. You know what I'm going to say here. The easiest one for fitness is just go join a CrossFit gym, your local one, wherever it is, or a gym that's close to that. If you don't have one or don't know what am I looking for? Just email me and tell me roughly where you live. Don't give me your exact address because that'd be weird, but say, hey, I'm at the crossroads of Albuquerque and Maine in, Florence, Virginia, whatever. I'll go find that, or better, give me a pin drop, I guess. Email that to me and I can look it up. And I'll do an episode here just for you and tell you which gym I would look at, right? All right, coffee time. Man, that's good stuff. It's just black coffee with some salt in it. Whew. It's funny what your body can get used to. So like a food habit. I drink coffee. Should I? I don't know. I picked it up during the 2 weeks to shut the world down. I don't know if you can say that word anymore without them banning you, so I just typically don't. And my testosterone went up when I started drinking coffee. There is no scientific linkage that I know of for caffeine and testosterone. As a matter of fact, it might even go in reverse. But mine went from like 400 to 700 when I started drinking coffee. And I did an experiment. I went off of coffee for 30 days, remeasured it, and my testosterone dropped. Went back on, remeasured it, and went back up. So, everybody's body is different. Maybe N equals 1. Maybe that's the real problem. Everybody's body is unique and nothing is going to work the same. I don't know. Anyway, find a fitness habit. It's going to be join a gym and just do what they say. The next would be I guess it depends on who you are and where you're at and what. So if you're already doing stuff and things let's take me and Randy. We're in the gym. We're already doing fun stuff. We're already working out. What would I do next? Well, for my fitness, I would project some sort of future goal. I want something audacious out there. I would like to do a full trail marathon. That's going to be pretty tough. That sounds interesting. Okay, I want to do a 24-hour adventure race. Awesome. Well, then what are the things that I need to do to get there? Well, I should probably ride my bike more and I should probably jog some more. Okay, those are good fitness things. I don't like jogging a lot. I just kind of find it boring. So how could I make jogging harder so that I get more out of it? Add a weight vest. So there's these weight vests. Let me see if I can find it on Amazon. See if I can find the one that I like. Yeah, here it is right here. It is the Zealous weight vest. It comes in multiple iterations and it's all one unit, so you can't undo it. So you buy the 6, 8, 12, 16, 20, 25, or 30 weight vest. I think it's the 12-pound weight vest, and I use that when I go out for my Tuesday jogs after Bible study, and I love it. It's just a little bit of extra weight that makes it a little bit harder to do. Not terrible, and it's not tough, but it also does simulate wearing a loaded backpack for an adventure race. So I have enjoyed that tremendously. Find another small habit in food. What could you do in food? Typically the answer in food is really easy. Stop eating like a death row inmate, right? Using Randy as a good example again, I hadn't seen him in 3 weeks and I went to the gym. I think I was coaching at night. And so he came to the 4 p.m. class at night. That's not at night, that's the afternoon. But that's only 4 hours away from bedtime for me. I go to bed so early now. It's so crazy. Anyway, I'm like, dude, are you okay? You've lost so much weight. Are you like oncology? And he's like, no, dog, I just stopped eating a carton of ice cream every night. And I'm like, okay, because you looked like you dropped a lot of weight really quick. Easy habit. He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have been doing that. He's like, I can, so I did. I'm going to insert things that he didn't say that we all say. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm healthier than that. Oh, I'm not lactose intolerant, right? It's just a carton of ice cream, whatever that means to you. Yeah, that's a dumb habit. You should definitely not do those things. Most people would be served well with an easy habit for food that is something like, I stop eating at 9 p.m. Can you do that? Then next week, if that was easy, great. I stop eating at 8:30 p.m. Is that easy? Is it a little bit rough? Okay, awesome. Leave it there for 2 or 3 weeks. And then drop it down again. I stop eating at 7 p.m. If you stop eating after 7 p.m., you stop eating stupid stuff. Yeah, I know. You're like, well, I'm going to go out with friends. Great. Break it. That's fine. It's not a streak thing. It's a habit thing. Sometimes you don't do your habits. I bet you've gone to bed without brushing your teeth. Somebody sometime out there has happened, especially if you were ever in college, because you get drunk and you're like, I didn't brush my teeth. I just went to sleep. It happens. So find easy habits for you to instill or insert into your life. All right, not necessarily functional, like lifespan specifically, but finances. You do need money, right? And that's the name of the title of the show. And so I did say that. So I'm going to give you some on finances. It's similarly to food, track your expenses. I'm not saying get rid of any. I'm just saying track it. Use a service like YNAB or Mint or I don't know. Let me type it in and see how many free money trackers there are. Money tracker. I don't know. That's an Andyism. Is it a money tracker? I don't know. All right. So the AI answer, oh my gosh. The AI answer is SoFi, Debt Payoff Planner, Every Dollar, Empower, Pocket Guard, Good Budget, Spendy, Money Manager, Everplanned, Buckwheat. Oh, that's fascinating. Buckwheat? What the hell does that mean? Budget Manager, Buckwheat. A free open source app with good material design, no login, and no data. I would totally, data collection, I wonder what that means. They may not be collecting to sell your data, but you definitely want to log into whatever credit card and bank accounts you have and pull it all in. I know you're like, wait, I'm going to give my login information to the internet. Yeah, they already have it. So back in 2008, when PayPal came out, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to put my contact stuff into banks, whatever, into PayPal. So it's got my bank account information. Yeah. And now we do all the time. So that's 2008. So it only took 20 years for them to be like, wave their hands in Star Wars fashion. These are not the things you need to be concerned with. Okay, so there's Cashew. Oh, that's a fun name. Ivy Wallet. Finamoney? Finamoney? I don't know. Osprey, Mr. Finn, Toshi, and Buddy. Budget Planner. That's funny. I have never heard of most of these. Now, when you do like the Google search portion of it or the Brave search, it's got Mint, which is, I think everyone knows Mint, right? Wow, that's it. Mint. Oh, there we go. FreshBooks, Forbes Advisor, Monarch, Nerd Wallet, Money Step by Step, YNAB. That's the one I use. Printables? I don't know what even that is. Oh, that's not even, sorry, that's nothing. Anyway, my point is there's a whole lot of free money trackers out there and funny list of free food trackers. I bet you there's more food trackers than money trackers. All right, so here we go. It's giving me a list of Chronometer, Lose It, MyFitnessPal, that's probably the biggest one. Fitbit Food Log, MyNet Diary, that's the one that Levi got me on, so we use that. LifeSum, Noom, NutraFlow AI, that sounds cool. Good Housekeeping, MyNet Diary, MyFitnessPal, that's the same ones. Foodnomus, I guess that's like Nostradamus, I don't know. Oh, look at that, Garage Gym Reviews, that's weird. Oh, that's not my account. Okay. Snap Calorie. CSPI. Kispai. I don't know what that is. Women's Health. Anyway, my point is there's a whole bunch of things out there for you guys to use. And I would just dial 25 minutes? Now I did 2 of them. Oh, man, I talk a lot. Okay, I'm going to try to get 3 of them in here and see how that goes. The next thing I would say is 2026 is coming along is, oh no, my diet failed. 1, I wouldn't do a diet. I would call it a nutrition plan. 2, man, while I know most of you won't do it, carnivore is the way to go. I have seen so much success and seen so many things get healed, especially in my son. I literally feel like I have more emotional capacity. So I don't have a lifting of a brain fog, but I feel like, I don't know, I look back at myself and go, damn, I was still a dick. I should have been better than this. So that's weird. I don't know what that means, but I feel like I can do better. And so, I don't know, I think that's good. Oh man, I need to pause you guys and look to see if I'm supposed to have left for Evie's college advisement at the high school. Hold on. Okay, good. No, I use Google Calendar to track everything. Again, a tracker, because it tells me when I should be leaving. So I have a 20-minute drive to get to Fellowship Christian for the guy to tell me the same thing I've heard for the last 3 kids, but it's Evie's first time going through this, so we're going to go and listen. Okay. Why diets fail? The truth that nobody admits is you made it too freaking hard for yourself. You picked a plan that doesn't make sense. You're going for calories and just reducing the calories as much as you possibly can. That is the insanely wrong thing to do. So it hurts my heart to see, especially women, because it's usually you guys that are like, I'm just going to keep decreasing my calories. I think Kate had a fun one. She's like, yeah, one time I tried to do 1,000 calories a day to see how that would go. She's like, it was not great. I'm like, yeah, for sure. 1,000 calories. Now, I get it if you're doing a thing like I'm fasting. Okay, yeah, so 0 calories because you're fasting. Sure. And I'm a huge proponent of what like Kate and other people do. Like, hey, I'm going to try a thing and see how it goes. It didn't go good. Okay, I'm out. It went great. Like I'm doing this thing carnivore with Evan. I just did it because he's doing it. He needed to do it and wanted to do it for his gut to fix this Crohn's diagnosis. And I just did it because it sucks to do things alone. So have somebody to go with you. So the reason why the diets fail is the diet is dumb. Again, I would just go hire an expert and be like, hey, help me out with this. Probably the smartest thing you can do is track your food and then understand your macros. Most people, most of the time, mostly digest this way, where it's something like 40% fat, 30% protein, and 30% carbohydrates, or something like that. It's 40, 30, 30. I just forget which one's which. And if you eat your meals in that proportion, typically it's better for you. And your calorie count is somewhat known by the industry. So women are about like, I think it's 2,200 calories and guys are like 2,600 calories or something like that. Or maybe it's 2,024. I don't know. Actually, I do know. I just, for whatever reason at the moment, I can't remember. It's too much coffee? I don't know. Anyway, actually, I'm going to look it up because I hate not knowing. Yeah, I had it right. It's about 2,000 calories. Cool. So I do know stuff. Now, of course, it depends if you're pretty active or whatever, it's going to change. But I'm just saying the average value. So a fitness or a foodie person is going to know that. So like Coach Jen has a nutrition challenge coming up in January. Join it. Josiah does nutrition. Matt does nutrition. So you got Coach Jen, Coach Josiah, and Coach Matt. If you're a guy, hire a guy. If you're a girl, hire a girl. If you're playing basketball, hire Coach Matt. He's 6'7" and he's muscular. He's like a giant. He could fight that dude from Jack Reacher, not the guy Jack Reacher, but the other big dude, the huge guy. Matt Bentowski could fight him and win. So go get help from one of them. The easy thing is to hire a professional. Ask them the questions. All right. If you pick something stupid, you're going to win stupid prizes. Hey, I'd like to eat like 1,000 calories. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do it. You're going to burn out. You're going to stop by January 15th. And you're not going to be able to continue on that diet. There's a thing that, gosh, my wife and my daughter tried. And one of our friends is a coach for it. Man, what is it called? But I think it's like Optiva, maybe? Let me go Google this real quick. Well, I don't know if this is it. But I know this does work for some people. You buy their food, you eat their stuff, and whatever. I just think something like this is super tough for most because the calorie reduction was so intense that, I mean, it was just tough. So this is, again, it's a calorie reduction. Now, sometimes people need that. I eat something like 4,000 calories a day, and here, on this video, I have abs. I don't know if you can see those. in the screen with the light, whatever. I've got abs. I'm 50, almost 52. It's just eating protein and fat, and I eat a lot of it. So sometimes the math doesn't make sense. Now, is it easy to do, and would you be able to do this? Maybe. I would say everyone should, but it's tough for most people. You got to be a little neurodivergent to do this. But I wouldn't pick a diet that I'm only going to do for a bit. I would pick a lifestyle change. Let me see if I have any of that in the free resources. Do I have any? I feel like I would have put something in there for you guys. Man, I don't. Okay, well, that's going to be something that I need to put in there, is what I would eat and the habits I would change. So you could just download that. Now, it's probably in the 60 Easy. Actually, I know it's in the 60 Easy because it's going to have nutrition or what you eat in there. So actually, let me just pull that up and I can just tell you. Eat. There it is. So January, start eating around the edges of the grocery store. Duh. Replace one meal with something that's high protein. Duh. Avoid sugar. Duh. Track your food. Duh. Eliminate seed oils. All right, that's a little bit harder. Drink a glass of water before every meal. Duh. That's easy. Transition to a low carb diet. Duh. We already kind of said that one with the, eating a protein meal, but avoid fast food. Duh. Try a 12-hour fasting window. Duh. Now, if you're hearing these and you're like, well, I've never heard of this before. Okay, you are not an expert. You should go hire someone. I'm going to say you're too stupid to do this. I'm not. You're just ignorant. There's a difference between stupid and ignorant. Stupid hears this and doesn't do. Ignorant didn't know. Wise is fixing your ignorance and then acting upon that. Become wise. So now you're hearing it, right? Cook your meals instead of going out. Duh. Incorporate one carnivore-friendly meal. Duh. Plan and prep meals ahead of time. Duh. But this is 60 Easy. It's meant to be easy. I would change them to these lifestyle changes, right? And I would phone a friend. I love it. Sometimes the proximity bias is too real. You can't listen to the people that you know, like, and trust because they're too close to you. Instead, ask somebody else that you know, like, and trust that's not a family member or something, right? So ask me if I'm not your family member. But guess what? My family hates to hear my advice because, well, I say it all the time. And they're like, duh, you're just dad. What the hell do you know? Rightly so, not much. But in this case, I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, so we covered the three things. Man, I got a lot more. Okay, well, I'll just make it another episode. This one is, 30 minutes long already? And I just want to give you good, fun things to listen to. Entertain you, yes. Are you not entertained? But I also want to give you practical things that you could actually do. Stuff that actually works. And I never tell you to buy a thing from me. I literally get nothing out of these podcasts. I take that back. Sometimes people hear this and they become a member. I think maybe... How long I've been doing this podcast thing? Let me go and look. It's got to be, I have the episodes up right here, right? Yeah. So I can slide down in the episodes. Can I see all and get to the very bottom? Well, how about this? It's 200. I'll just do some quick math. So let's see. If I did one a week, that's 50. I know sometimes I was off. I did more at the beginning, and this is 2025, so it's like 5 years? No, it can't be 5 years. I know I started around when they took the 2 weeks to solve the world or to change the world, so it's been something like 5 years. So in the 5 years of doing this, which I actually enjoyed doing the podcast, so I don't find this to be work, I probably have had one person join the gym because of it. Or at least stated it, Now I do podcasts, I do it as a video, I do social media. Do people find that and go, yo, I'm going to join because of that? Maybe. They don't tell me that. They're just like, hey, help me. I'm like, cool, let's do it. But I want you guys to be entertained. I want you to have things that are attainable for mere mortals. And I want you to, I really want you to live a long time. I have a specific heart for men that are 50 or older because that's me. And I know there's a woman out there that has a husband that is that guy, right? I know that there's a man out there that is that guy. I know that there's kids or younger people listening to this that have a father that is that guy. And I know, for whatever reason, when we hit 50, we die 4 times more faster than we did before. More faster? Is that a word? More fast? More faster, just faster. We die 4 times faster than we did pre-50. And it's usually some sort of blood clotting in the brain or the heart, so a stroke or a heart attack. How do we fix that? Well, I think it's how we eat, sleep, move, think, and connect. weirdly, I hate it, but connection is a big piece of this, and I suck at it. Well, I'm getting better at it. I did suck at it. I'm going to future cast this. I'm going to say it to the world. I am getting better at connection, and I will be better over time. Okay, guys. Hey, this is Andy McCann here in Woodstock, Georgia. If you're looking for a fun place to live, come out to Woodstock, Georgia. It is awesome. If you need a gym and you're here in Woodstock, yeah, come try CrossFit Garage. If you're not anywhere near us and you need help finding a gym, dude, email me. Give me the crossroads. I will help you find it. If you have questions or things you would like me to talk about for you, do it. Also, on this, I just realized this, and I should be telling you guys this. There is an option when you click in the episodes, you can actually, send us a text. So right there it says, send a text. Open an app. How do I do this? Sure. Pick an app to open. All right. I can't do it. I have to do it from my phone. Send a text. So I have to do it from my phone. And I can send something in to myself to then, or you can send it to me, then I can then read. So if you want to send me something, now, I can't actually text you back. It's actually texting Buzzsprout, who then sticks it into the admin bit of the back end of what they do, the app. So I can't reply via text. I have to reply via the show, which is totally fine. That's what I do. So actually, I should go look to see if anybody's done that. I turned that on a couple months ago, and I totally forgot about it. So there you go. All right, guys, if you need me, I'm here for you. I hope your 2026 is freaking awesome, and you crush it small steps at a time.